What's up guys, back with another video. So first off, I put out a post earlier this week and asked you all what video you'd like to see next, and what, by far you guys said top 5 mods. So what I'm going to do is put together a video for you guys, and what I want to do is, as I sit back and think about my truck build, what did I start with and what I would have done if I redid it. So for example, first thing I actually did is I put these caps, these painted caps on my the side of my truck. They're not these, because I've already replaced them, but the old side mirrors, I put painted ones on them. That's one of the first things I did. So what I'm going to mention first is what I would have done first from the get-go. All right, so let's get started. All right, so I'm going to start with number 5. We're going to go backwards. So number 5 is actually the first thing to do, but out of the 5 big things, it's going to be the bottom. So in this first one, I'm going to warn you, you guys are going to say that ain't no mod, but guys, I'm telling you, what I recommend you to do, and anybody out there's got any type of a truck or a build, I recommend you guys do this right away. And the reason why I mention is when I look back at my truck at the beginning and look at it now, this is the thing that stands out to me most, okay? So, ceramic spray detailer. Stop taking your truck to those automatic car washes. They're just scratching your paint. Go down to AutoZone, any auto parts store. Maybe go down to, even Walmart has them. Like the chemical guys out there, I've used their stuff. It's not bad. There's a bunch of companies out there, guys, going to tell you they're the best. Just find you a good ceramic cleaner and clean your truck off. Do it by hand, wipe it down. You know, when I see a lot of people at shows and so on, they're like, wow, how did you get so shiny? Guys, I just take care of the body on it. But honestly, when I say top 5 mods, that's what I should have done from the very get-go. I did eventually do it. But my opinion, like I'll put some clips up, show you the body, and even show you even the before if I could find some, and just a huge difference. So again, don't go to automatic car washes. Start cleaning it at home. What I do is I go down to the spray wash, and I use the power washer there. I spray it off, and then I dry it off, and then I come home, and you're gonna have some water spots from doing that, guys. I come home, I dry those off, and I take my ceramic spray, and I just touch up. I go around the truck, touch it up. It maybe take me 10 or 15 minutes, guys, to be honest with you. It doesn't take very long. Once you do it once, you'll get a rhythm of it. But again, that's my mod number 5. Now, guys, number 4 to me is kind of a big deal. I think it's that important. The second thing I do is tint my windshield. You know, a lot of people think that's crazy, but I'll be honest with you, I have no problems seeing out my windows at night. You know, you don't have to get super dark. I think mine's a, let's see, let me turn around. I think mine's about a 35%. It looks darker on the outside than it is on the inside. I could see at night, but again, if you don't feel comfortable, you can change it to whatever. Yeah, the ceramic tint a little bit easier, but you know, spend the money, get you a good tint. All right, that's going to help your interior stay longer. It's going to cool your cab down inside, and just really give you a more comfortable ride. All right. So moving on to mod number 3. All right, guys. So I came to the backside of the truck just to show you mod number 3. So for me, the third thing I would have done. And honestly, this is the third item I've purchased like this. The third one is get you a nice tonneau cover. So I started with a Lear. A lot of you guys can look back at my videos and see it. Really, it's a pretty nice top. Don't get me wrong. Since then, I've actually gotten to an AL3 Pro by WorkSport. Love this one because it's hard aluminum. You know, it doesn't have that fiberglass in the middle that just holds water, all that junk. But anyway, that's the third thing I do. It gives you security. My opinion, gives you a much cleaner look. The AL3 Pro itself, because the ceramic coat on the top, I just think it looks super, super clean. So big fan of that one. So that's my third mod. All right, guys. So now I'm kind of a trick bag. To tell you number 2, I got to tell you number 1 first. So obviously for me, number 1, or the 5th thing I would have done, which I do think this was probably the 5th for me, maybe 6th or 7th, but it's the lift kit, guys. I love the fact my truck's lifted. Love the way it looks. Comes off really, really good. So I did add some details to it. If you're gonna lift your truck, first off, do it right. You know, don't get you a cheap lift. Get the one you want, and then look what kind of options they have out there, and make sure it's what you want. I mean, you're gonna spend all that much money getting it done, getting the work done. Just do it right. So I did a lot of research. Looked at you know, obviously FTS, which is what I ultimately chose. McGoy's, which is an awesome lift. There's a lot of good ones out there, guys, but I spent time. I like the options the FTS gave me and so on. You know, the one thing I did not do when I had my lift done that I recommend doing is coilovers on the front. So when I went and had my lift done, they told me, you know, I was worried about having a rough ride on my truck. And so I just said, hey, I want my truck lifted, but I want to ride rough. And they said, well, you know, of course it's going to ride different. But what they told me is if you keep the factory coils on it, it's going to ride pretty close to factory. So because of that, I ended up just going with a basic lift that didn't have coilovers on it. Guys, and you know, I hit small potholes on the road. It just felt like the whole world was coming in, honestly. That's how rough it was. And then I went out and obviously upgraded to FTS coilovers. Like I said, just do it right, it'll reward you. I can just tell you, as the owner of a truck with 14.50 wide tires, these things are a must. What I'm talking about is tow mirrors, which really help you guys see around curbs and so on for your tires. But you also, if you're going to lift your truck up, you're also going to need some steps. And you know, my mom's 5'0", my daughter's 5'1", my wife's 5'0" as well. Yeah, they wouldn't even be able to get in my truck without these steps. And of course, as a daily driver for me, I don't want to climb up in there hard every day. The steps are very, very helpful. Tow mirrors, by the way, just keep you from scratching with those brand new wheels. I think you're going to lift your truck. I definitely recommend that. It just makes it easier, guys, when you're driving around, backing into spots and going around curves and so on. All right, guys, now I want to talk about rock lights, because a lot of people think if you're going to get lifted truck, you better do rock lights. So I actually put rock lights on my truck before I lifted it. I'll tell you this, there's tons of companies out there that you know, have rock lights this, rock lights that, say they're the best. What you want to do is just find a good quality company that can get you rock lights. I definitely would recommend only buying a rock light that has an app with it. I'm a big fan of Op7. I run an Op7 on the truck right now. They've got an awesome app you can use that does a lot of great things. So that would probably be my number 6 mod, probably. And this goes hand in hand with getting a lift kit. Pick yourself up some set of TSO frame overlays. Guys, my opinion, these what set you aside. These you put a lifted truck that doesn't have TSO frame overlays next to one that does. To me, it's just a game changer. Gives you the details that you need to, you know, that you're going to want. Trust me, it's just awesome. They're affordable. They're easy to put on. They're very customizable. You know, they got tons of options out there as far as colors go, and it even works for several different makes and models. All right, now the next thing. So this is in the top list too. Is my barricade bumpers. They're a barricade off-road HD bumpers, to be in fact, both front and back. So my opinion is, if you're wanting to take your build to the next level, and really, you know, just say, hey, I want to be a show truck, or I just want just something above, a little level above, I highly recommend these barricade off-road bumpers. All right, guys, so that would be my top 5 mods plus a little bit. If you have any questions or anything, just leave a comment down below. You can hit me up on Instagram or TikTok. I do want to tell you guys thank you for filling out the poll. If you did that, I want to say thanks for watching. Please reach out if you have any questions or comments. Thank you again for tuning in. Please support the channel, like and subscribe. And I want you all to have an awesome day. Take care.